Hello everyone, here's how to beat Grimgera in Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. This boss fight is actually a pretty big spike in difficulty, but I'll be showing you the best strategy here and able to take this boss down. Now, it comes in waves, that's the thing. You're going to go through periods where you're actually doing a lot of damage to the boss, and there's going to be times where you're having a very hard time hitting it. Now, it's going to start with that Gale attack there, you just got to watch out. You can dodge towards it. The closer you are, the less likely you are to get hit with it. I recommend bringing flame emitters into this fight and using them often. You can have it as a quick item as well, and I'd recommend doing that as we want to use them and set them down right where the boss is. Now, it will move around often, so sometimes setting them down isn't the best option, but if you can knock it down like this, then using it can be a great choice to be able to break through it and get a critical hit off on the boss. As you see there, it has that frost on it. We do have to use fire to be able to get through that. Calamo will actually reference this, and you can use Calamo because he does have an attack that will do fire damage. Now, you can also use the cannons here. I find if you can hit headshots, they do a pretty decent amount of damage, but not a crazy amount, so I'd actually recommend saving your battery power for the flame emitters if you want, although the cannons are great from range. Switching to Calamo can be nice because he does have a fire fruit attack, which allows you to get a little extra chip damage against the boss to be able to get a critical hit in, but using the flame emitter is probably going to be your best choice here. You can use batteries, and I'd recommend using a bunch of batteries and healing yourself throughout this fight, as you can bring up the menu at any time by pressing right on the D-pad. Now, if you're able to get the boss down like this, that's where it's best to use all-out attacks like that. I used one of my abilities there, and I was able to get the critical hit off, and then the weak point smash there. I cut that out for a time, but you can see here with the cannon, if you get headshots consistently like that, the damage is decent, but not that great compared to using the flame emitter, which is going to give you multiple benefits. The boss will try to fly away from you, and that's where you kind of just spam dodge and watch out. You can see it's oftentimes well telegraphed where you can see exactly where the boss is going to be going to, so you can use that obviously to play defensively. I find this game actually has a very generous dodge, so use the dodge often. I find the blocks a little bit harder to land. I like games where you can parry, but I find that the dodge in this game is more than enough, and you can counter easily with things like that, so stay on your toes for those. The fan can also be decent at times, but I just found using your batteries for flame emitters will make this fight a whole lot easier. So here's a nice combo I got again with Calamo. I found Calamo actually really useful in this. I used the metallic lonk there as well, but getting those weak point smash is how you're going to take this boss down. So if this video is useful, please hit the subscribe button below. Hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next one.